Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are good and happy. So today we are going to begin with the lesson number 3, that is two friends. So here is a story of two friends. So let's begin with that. So two friends lived in a big town. So let's begin with this. So two friends lived in a big town. Two friends साथ रहते थे, एक बड़े से टाउन में रहते थे. Their names were Manu and Sanju. उनके names क्या थे? Manu name था और संजू था. So one day they made a plan to go to see a forest. एक दिन उन्होंने plan बनाया कि हम आज forest देखने जाते हैं. You know what is forest? जंगल. So one day in the morning they started for the forest. वो forest की तरफ जाने लगे एक दिन सुबह. They reached there before noon. वो दोपहर से पहले वहाँ पे पहुँच गए. They were very happy to see the beauty of nature. बहुत खुश हुए beauty देख के, जो nature की beauty थी उसे देख के बहुत happy हुए. They were enjoying it. वो enjoy कर रहे थे उसको. Suddenly they saw a big black deer coming towards them. तो उन्होंने एक बड़ा सा big black deer उनकी तरफ आते हुए देखा. Then what happened? Then they were frightened. वो डर गए. Manu knew how to climb on a tree. मनु को पता लगी कैसे climb करते हैं tree पे. So he ran up to a tree and climbed on it very quickly. तो वो tree के पास भागा, उसके ऊपर climb कर गया बहुत जल्दी से. quickly means बहुत जल्दी से, बहुत fast. He did not think a little about his friends. उसने अपने friend के बारे में थोड़ा भी नहीं सोचा. Sanju did not know how to climb a tree, but he was frightened a little. संजू को नहीं पता था कि ट्री को कैसे क्लाइम करते, बट वो थोड़ा डर गया था. He thought for a second. उसने एक सेकंड के लिए सोचा. Remember that wild animals did not attack on dead bodies. उसे एकदम याद आया जो जंगली जानवर होते हैं, wild animals होते हैं, वो एक dead body पे अटैक कभी नहीं करते. So he at once fell on the ground and held his breath. वो ग्राउंड पे लेट गया और उसने अपनी सांसें रोक ली. The bear came to him. Bear उसके पास आया. Sniffed, उसे सूंघा. Sniff means उसे सूंघा and thought that he was dead. तो उसने सोचा कि किसी death हो चुकी है. So he went away. तो वो चला गया bear. When the bear had gone far away, जो bear बहुत दूर चला गया, Manu came down the tree and ran to his friend. Manu एकदम tree से नीचे आया, अपने friend के पास गया. Then what happened? He smiled and asked Sanju. उसने smile किया और संजू से पूछा. What did the bear whisper in your ears? Deer ने क्या बोला? whisper मतलब क्या खुशफुसाया कि बहुत प्यार से बोला तुम्हारे कानों में. Sanju replied, the bear advised me to keep away from false friends like you. कि bear ने मुझसे advice किया कि तुम जैसे झूठे दोस्तों से दूर रहो, कि जो मुसीबत में मुझे अकेला छोड़ के चले गए. So you should be aware of the false friends. So that's all for this lesson. I hope you like the exploration of this story. Thank you. Hello my young explorers, welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are doing well. So let us begin with the exercises of chapter 3 of English. Beginning with the very first, that is darken the correct option in the OMR sheet. So it says how many friends lived in a big town? And the options are 2, 3, 4 or 5. So there were 2 friends that live in a town. So we know that option A is the correct one. So we'll take option A. Next, what was the size of the bear? And the options are big, small, medium or tiny. The bear was big. Again, option A is the correct one. Then, when did the boys reach the forest? So the options are before morning, before noon, before night, or before evening. So we read the chapter that they reached the forest before noon. So hence B is the correct option. Next is, who did not know how to climb a tree? So the options are Sanju, Basu, Manjul or Manu. So Sanju was the one who didn't know how to climb the tree. So we take option A as the correct one. Right? Then next, we have fill in the blanks. It says, one day the boys made the plan to go to the forest, right? So we'll write forest over here. Next, Dash was not frightened on seeing the bear coming towards him. Manu, because he knew how to climb the tree, right? The Dash came and sniffed him. The bear came and sniffed him. Next, Dash came down the tree. Next, Dash came down the tree. So, who came down the tree? Manu was the one who came down the tree. Right? Next. So, it is right T for true and F for false statements. So, simply we have to tell that whether the statement is true or false. So, it says, one day the boys went to the forest. So, yes, one day the boys went for the forest. So, this is true. The boys were cousins in reality. False. They were friends, right? Next, the boys became happy on seeing the bear coming towards them. Absolutely wrong. This is false. They were scared to see the bear, right? The bear is a wild animal. Yes, obviously true that the bear is a wild animal, right? After that, moving towards the question answers. So, first one is, where did the two friends go one day and why? So, the two friends went to the forest. The two friends went to the forest to enjoy the beauty of nature. Correct? Then next, how did Manu save himself from the bear? So, मनु ने खुद को कैसे बेर से बचाया? So, Manu saved himself by climbing up the tree. Clear? Then next, what made Sanju to fall down like a dead body? So, the fear of the bear make Sanju fall down like a dead body. Clear? Next, why did the bear leave Sanju? The bear left Sanju because he thought that he was dead. Clear? So that was all about the chapter. I hope you all enjoyed it and you all got the things well. So
That was all from my side. Thank you so much and do have a great day ahead.